delay between my pressing the button and it going out?
Yeah, it's something like 3 to 5 seconds.
Just make sure it's on my page so that we're set up. And my page is refreshing slowly, and hopefully people can see us. We're just setting up for
yeah,
chat.
Stephen, we are live.
Excellent. Okay. Good morning and welcome to this very special chat where I'm pleased to be talking to Daniel Meyer of Belive.tv. It's been going for a few months, but actually was revealed. It came out of stealth mode on Friday. Hello, Daniel.
Hello, Stephen. I'm happy joining you here. Thank you for having me here.
You're most welcome. It's my pleasure. If anybody is watching has a question for Daniel, then you can type it on the Facebook page. And the big thing about Belive is that we see the question on the Belive page and we can respond to it live without having to go to and fro from the Facebook page, which is a great time saver. So my first question is, what is Belive.tv?
Yeah, so Belive in 2 words is a production service that creates engagement through Facebook Live. We build simple and intuitive tools that allows our users to have a professionally great broadcast without any previous knowledge, without anything else. Just using our tools, it will give you a powerful, great broadcast.
Right. Okay. Now, what do you need to get started? What equipment do people need? Is it easy to set up?
Yeah, so like I said, we are trying and building everything as simple as we can. So the first thing we build, it's going live through the desktop. Because currently Facebook doesn't allow you to go live from your desktop, we thought it would be a great idea for giving you this option. You have like a stable Wi-Fi connection at home and a great cam. So it will be much easier for people using it. And then it takes like 2 clicks to create a broadcast, and then you can start broadcasting. We currently supporting 3 formats. We have the face-to-face format, like we are talking right now, and you see how simple is it creating it. We have the second format, Q&A, that rocks these days. Everybody using it and getting their fans comments on screen, and we get so much love from this feature, so thank you. And the third is the multicam format. It's giving you the ability to having lots of cams, cell phones inside one broadcast.
Brilliant. Okay. So how do people start?
Yeah, so for starting using us, as I said, we are currently on our free beta. So you just need to go to Belive.tv and then press the Get Started button. Give us your name there and your email, and we'll contact you and sending you a link for having your first Q&A broadcast. And from then, you can also talk with us, asking us. We are currently just starting to releasing the face-to-face, so we don't send it to anybody. People can just contact us, ask for this feature. We are having like a small demo, sending them the links, and then they can use it. I think that your story with using the face-to-face was one of the amazing stories we had. Like you just got the link, and in 2 seconds you were live with your friends and start interviewing him. And it was so naturally for you using our platform without any demo, without any explanation, without nothing. Just creating the broadcast, interview your friend. It was amazing, and thank you for that, Stephen.
I simply enjoyed it, and it is so easy to use and so intuitive. And there are a few 100,000 people who've been in broadcasting for the last 15 months who would take to this straight away. And people in the groups that you joined, most certainly they could run with face-to-face from the outset. There are those who will need a certain amount of support. Now, Kevin is asking questions, and bring Kevin's question up onto the screen. And it says there's a slight echo. We'll hopefully sort that out in a moment. And also from Kevin, thank you for joining us, Kevin. And you're going to test this week. Well, there you are. That's a win. It is a very simple and straightforward to use. You just go to belive.tv. There's a football match in play. Press get started, and you're underway. Now, what's the background of Belive TV? Because you've got Ord, haven't you? You've got systems before this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So me and Safir started our live broadcasting product 2 years ago. We started by building Ovid, and something we need to realize and understand: when we start building Ovid, there is not any other live broadcasting platform for consumers. I mean, like plug and play platforms. The Facebook Live wasn't here, of course, and not Periscope, and even not Meerkat. So we were like alone on those days, and we thought it will be the best solution for the live broadcasting problem is being and broadcasting as a team together, not just by yourself. We thought that the single broadcasting having a lot of problems, it make us maybe not telling all the side of a story when we want to take a coverage of a news event, of musicians, demonstrations, and all other events that happening. And we thought that the multicam ability will be a great solution for that. And then we create Ovid. We run with Ovid about 1.5 years. We had like hundreds of broadcasts there. A lot of them was demonstrations from all over the world. People thought it a great product for that kind of use case, and we really like it. Something else we need to tell about Ovid. Ovid was a destination site. I mean, people for seeing those movies need to come to Ovid. And then when Facebook came up with the live broadcasting with the Facebook Live and gave us the permission for using the API, it was like a magic for us, because we having like the best platform for live broadcasting. But the audience of our broadcasters are not in Ovid, they're at Facebook.
Right. Yeah.
So then they're like solving us the biggest problem we had there. And then we realized we need to create a new product that will be just for Facebook Live, and we need to make those products simpler, because not all of people want to use the multicam ability. We want to give you, Steven, and your audience and everybody the ability to have like the perfect broadcast, and they don't need the multicam ability. So that's why we have like the Q&A now and the face-to-face.
Yeah, the Q&A is beautiful. I mean, we're sat here and we can both see the live comments as they're coming in from Facebook without going into Facebook. So just a few shout outs while we catch our breath. Good morning, Krishna, and really enjoyed the show last night.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I do a show on Thursdays, so shout out to Peter Stewart. And he and I have been broadcasting for the last year with my friend, and this is wonderful, my friend John. And morning, John. And John and I started the show 48 weeks ago, and we're running every week. So that's the beauty of this. I can actually see this. Now, you're actually based in Haifa, aren't you?
Yeah, we see the use case in real time. Like Krishna just adding a comment for us, and we talk about that, and then she saw that we are talking about that, and she had like a second comment. And yes, that's what we want to make. We want to make our fans, our viewers, more active on those kind of broadcasts. And the first step is showing their comments. On face-to-face is the second step. You can have those fans into your broadcast. And then we'll have a lot of other steps that will take all those passive fans, viewers, from passive to active, to be in the broadcast with a lot of things, a lot of other ways to make it happen.
Right. Next question comes from Kevin, and right, can you remove the powered by logo? Now, the logo is showing the top right of the screen, and it says powered by Belive.tv.
Yeah.
And I know Krishna had a thought on this as well, that if the watermark was Belive.tv, you know, we know from other systems that we're not going to say the watermark has to be there because that's the advertising. We've no problem with that at all. Kevin is making the point that you could shrink it a little bit.
Yeah, we can surely do it, and we'll make it something just I'm sure you understand it, but as we still going on the free beta, so it's like to remain there. And when we start charging, of course, you can remove it and then use it. Sure.
Right. Okay. So you say the system at the moment is in beta, and it's free for everybody to use. You can come on screen one person, you can come on screen two people, you can do the Q&A in both. But down the road, the system will be chargeable.
Yes.
Later it will be chargeable.
It will be chargeable, and it will be affordable for everybody. We didn't talk yet about who's the people that are using currently
okay.
our platform, but what we see from now for people that use the Belive for broadcasting is those people are like having small, medium businesses. They're like social expert, cookies expert, fitness trainers, musicians, a lot of people that have like small to medium business. So we want to make it, of course, affordable for them using it. We don't think it's really like we see. It brings them a lot of new and better engagement that can reach right now with the other tools. So we think it will be a great opportunity for them.
That's the key. I mean, the beauty of it is we've not left this screen. We can see how many people are watching on Facebook. We can see all the comments as live as they're coming in. And it is for actually reaching out to people who don't want to come on camera or want to type questions in text, then this is the ideal medium for that. And I'm just going to bring up Krishna's next comment, and that is, I used the two-person format yesterday, but we had difficulty in swap. Right, okay. Now, this is a question which you may well be able to answer. Right, okay. Now, there are two of us sat here on screen at the moment, and there's no problem. Before I started, I sent you the link, and we're here, and it's the two of us. Now,
I think
scenario.
Sorry?
Yeah, carry on.
All right. Yeah, I said that I think that in Krishna broadcast yesterday, she tried to replace the person that she were interviewed. It's like an amazing use case, you know, to change in the live broadcast those people you're interviewing with. It should work. It should work. You can send the link. You just need to be sure that the person you're interviewing right now is hanging out, and then you can add the new one. You can try. It's not built for this kind of use. We'll build this feature as a feature and not just sending the link for random people. But currently, you can use it.
Good. Yeah, because that's, I mean, the show that Krishna and Peter do on Sunday night is occasionally they have a guest on. Most of the time it's two of them on screen, but then bring a guest in. It's good to be able to drop people in and out. And I want to say good morning also, as we're live on air, to Stephen Silk, again, one of the team who broadcasts every Thursday morning on Blubbing for Britain. And he's actually stood in Marks and Spencer's at the moment, shopping. And he's watching us live on air, and the Wi-Fi and sounded good. Right, okay. So there we are. We are being watched live in Marks and Spencer's in Stoke, and out shopping.
I went since I was a kid.
Yeah, we're getting so many questions. I'm just going to scan down. Krishna, Stephen. Right, okay.
So here we see another thing that's happening in real time. You know, now you interview me and you made some questions and you will ask them and everything. But currently, we're like those fans, your fans, are bringing us the content. They're like giving us options for content. What we should talk about what. And this is how you can save time, because you don't need to prepare like 1 hour of broadcasting and to think what I'm going to talk about and with whom and what question I will ask and all those questions and to waste your time. You just need to go live, to have your audience that stay there and giving you the comments and giving you the questions. And it's amazing.
Right. It is indeed. And from Rajiv, a question, can we broadcast to a Facebook group?
Yeah, so currently we are supporting broadcasting to groups, pages, events, and profiles. You can do it from the create form, choosing whatever you want to broadcast. For groups and pages, you need to be the admin of the pages of the group. So if you want to broadcast to any groups you are not an admin, just ask for the permission from them, and then you can broadcast directly there.
Brilliant. Okay, yeah, because that means basically you could do a broadcast which is essentially private. So instead of going to your public Facebook page, you can go to a private group or a secret group and broadcast into that.
We currently see like social experts that have opened closed groups only for them customers. They're charging money for, let's say, a course, and they invite all the students to those groups. And then live broadcasting with the Q&A and all the syllabus and all the lessons and everything directly to those groups. All the students are there. You can charge money just for that, just for the course inside your Facebook group.
Yeah, the great marketing opportunities here. I can see that. And as people use the system, more and more will be discovered. We're just I'm staying with Krishna for the moment, and Krishna is voting that yes, if you could just squeeze the logo, that'd be good. Right, I'm just scrolling down the list of questions, and Peter is watching. Peter is watching on 4G. On 4G. Mm-hmm. So we're going. And this is it. It's mobile friendly, totally. And another point from Krishna. Additional seat. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. A situation where you've got one up, you've got two up, you've got question and answers. To expand on that.
Yeah, so we currently testing like 3 people inside the broadcast. It's something that we start testing a few weeks ago. Something we need to understand. With our technology, we can make it like 10,000 people on the same broadcast. We can make it, but everything here, it's based on the user experience. We want to give those users a naturality way to talk with each other. Now, you and me, Steven, are talking, and we don't have any delay between us, and everybody are hearing and talking like a regular talk. So it's not a matter of technology, it's a matter of user experience. And once we test it and see it work, we'll release it. In the upcoming weeks, you can be sure you will have the ability to have like 3 people on the broadcast.
All right. Just a bit about the test. Are you using for the broadcasting? Do you use WebRTC or anything like, or is it your own technology?
Can you please repeat it, Steven? I'm not sure.
Sorry, yes.
Thank you.
Are you using WebRTC? Okay. All right. Okay. If people on Facebook, if you can see me, can you yes or no? I am. Okay.
Steven, can you hear me now?
Hello. Yes, I can hear you now.
Great. So I
Right.
think
Okay. Sorry about that. Right. Yeah. As I said, we had a little chat now. Windows picture decided to update, so I'm on this. So my apologies for that. Right. Technology behind this. Are you using TC?
are we what? Sorry.
Which do the broad? Is it your own technology, or are you using WebRT?
Yeah. So we using a technology we developed. I don't
Oh,
want
right.
to
Okay.
get insight
No,
to which is the current technology we are using, but for talking about technology, it will be better to having Tzafri here. I'm sure it will be like the greatest interview for you about technology. What I can surely say that everything we are using is testing and building by ourselves.
Right. Okay. Well, the reason for my question is we've been using other systems, and they're all tied to Google's technology, WebRTC. So the fact that you are not dependent on that is a plus point, because it means that you are controlling the technology, you're in controlling the stability of the video and sound feeds, and that to many of us would be a big plus, because we've been using WebRTC for the last 15 months, and it works 98% of the time. So it's good to find that you have your own technology. Right, I'm just looking.
Just to make it, sorry, Stephen, just to make it clear, I didn't say that we are not using the WebRTC at all. I just said that the best man asking about our technology would be Tzafri, and that everything we are developing or making is by our own. Sure, we can combine other platforms as well, but as I said, it will be great to have him here and asking him about the technologies.
Right. Okay. Okay. Can we just run through how people get involved, how they can sign up, where they go to get started?
Yeah. So just go to the Belive TV website and then press the button. Then you will have the first link for having the Q&A. Like I said, if you want to have the face-to-face, please contact us. I'm sure that you know how. You have the emails on the website. You can sure contact us through the mail team@belive.tv. You can email us any great features you're thinking of, or any other missing points you have raised.
Right. Okay. So it's a two-step process. Do your first broadcast, make sure that you're happy with it, and then write to you using the address on the web page, and you will then be given the face-to-face link.
Sure, we'll post the link directly in the comments of this broadcast. I sure Krishna will love using the three persons feature. Yeah, Krishna, I know it's something you are looking to have and sure looking to test. And be sure once it's ready, you will be one of the first at using it.
Right. So, have you any advice for people who want to do broadcasting as to how they should sort of do it? Because you're giving people this tool, and where do they start? Do they start talking to the friends, or do they interview people, or do it based on topics? What sort of thing do you see being broadcast using Belive.tv? Is there any limit?
So I think that my first tip will be to broadcast constantly. I mean, if you want to have like a weekly show, so have your weekly show on the same day, on the same hour. I mean, your audience need to know that every Friday at 7, Peter is going live. Every Saturday at 6, this is your show. Like we have the experience on TV live shows that we need to be on the same day, on the same hour, and we know it, and we just know it. And then when your audience will remember and they will think that, oh, these days, like they have the show, this is the impact you're looking to have. And forgetting that, you need to constantly having a weekly or daily, whatever you want, a show. It's no matter if you have about what, just having this broadcast, talk with your audience, use our formats, bring them on the broadcast, ask them to join you, ask them for Q&A sessions. It's really simple. It's really engaging those people with you in a different and new way. So this is the first tip I may give, because I've seen a lot of people that just trying the live broadcast, they're having like one broadcast, and then after a month or and some weeks, they getting again, and they're telling, we don't have any reach, and it's not bring something new. Yeah. It's like anything you can throw up and it's gone. Don't do nothing just for one thing and then gone for 1 month. You need it to be constantly.
Yeah, so you've got to be consistent, and that's the way to build an audience. I mean, the thing is that the audience on Facebook is potentially huge, and you have to reach out to that audience and make sure that they connect with you, because by people being able to ask questions, they become part of the experience, part of the show, don't they?
Yes, yes. This is what we are bringing in. This is what we are bringing here, because it's the first time. It's the first time that people can really have engaging and actively on those broadcasts. And let me say something. It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning of the revolution, when we as a fans, as an audience at home, getting more and more involved on those broadcasts.
Totally. Now, just to bring up, as we're an interactive show, just a question from Peter. Did we cover who this platform was being targeted at? So yes, who do you expect to use this system? What sort of
so, like I said, we are now focusing on the small, medium businesses that are looking to have new kinds of engagement with their audience that exists right now, and they just want to have better engagement, real engagement with them. There are the people we are looking to have. Sure, we have like big and huge companies that using the platform currently, but we are not focusing on them. We think that a lot of other companies are focusing on those kind of broadcasts. We want to have the one-person business, the small, medium businesses, the Brilliant. Experts. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. No. I mean, the market is vast, and everybody can use this. My apologies for this one. I knew John would do this. This is my co-host on Thursday show, and this is just a quick advert. Blabbing from Britain is on Thursday at 10 a.m. and we look forward to seeing you there. Thanks for the advert, John. Okay. I mean, the thing about the people involved in video at the moment is that there are lots of Facebook groups that have been created, and people know people, and as soon as something new comes along, well, first of all, I've got to say it's something new that works straight away. You don't need to do anything. You can just come in, belive.tv, get started, then send a message to Daniel and his team, and if you then want to go face to face, they will send you the link. So it's not a complicated thing to do. It does rely on you just pressing one button, giving it a try. If you like it, send a message. That's all there is to it.
Well, that's right. Just one point. I see that we have like John Upton saying he sent us a mail last week and didn't heard from us. So really sorry. We have like thousands of signups and people that just start broadcasting with us. So sorry for that. We are just replying everybody and talking with you. So John, please just go to the belive.tv website, then get started. You will get a link for starting your first Q&A, and from then you can contact us and asking us the questions. Thank you for your patience.
Yeah, I mean that's it. I mean you sort of were discovered by Annie on Friday. You had a chat with Annie about something not related to this, and since then, what's happened? What's happened since Friday?
Yeah. So first we need to have a huge thanks to Annie. It's really amazing. We didn't see something like that at all. nothing even close to this. And what I mean that I have like a quick demo with Hani, and then we have like a nice small talk, and then when we like ending the call, he asked me, do you mind? I will put a post on my group about Belive, and we said, it's okay, sure, thank you for that. And a lot of people asking us and post about us and everything. But what came from your group was like a storm, was like a hurricane. It was like a funnel with hundreds of users that came to the Belive and just start broadcasting in a second. I tell you, like 80% of those people even not contact us. They don't ask for any explanation, any demo, anything at all. We are just like seeing hundreds of broadcasting going live without nothing. And this was our target when we first started the Belive. We want to give people without any previous knowledge, without any basic knowledge about the platform, giving them the ability to start the broadcast by themselves. 2 clicks, that's all. And when we saw it, you know, all the metrics of what's going on there, it was amazing. And please, Hani, if you are hearing us, or maybe you will see it later, thank you for everything. Because of him, we met so grateful people. We met you, Steven. We met Krishna. So it's like a January that start at Friday night, and we don't know the end yet, and we actually thinking we don't looking to have, and we're just looking to have you guys and all your community there broadcasting with us, and we will support you. I mean, I hope you guys see that we are like having supporting you and considering what you're asking and having a demo with you and everything. So just keep mail us, keep talking with us. We are looking to have this kind of feedback. Thank you.
Brilliant. That's a wonderful note to end our chat on. Daniel, it's been fantastic to talk to you, to hear about how Belive got started, where you're headed, how we can help you, and how people can get involved. So I thank you for your time. I think if you want to say thank you to the audience, and then we'll do a wrap.
Thank you very much, Steven. Thank you very much for having me here. It's a great opportunity for me to explain what is Belive and what we are doing to people that didn't heard or heard and not understand. So thank you for that, and keep using Belive. It's the first and the only thing that matter for us. Hearing your feedback, so professionality user like you that using our platforms, that having like a great feedback and raising great points about the product. So just thank you.
Our pleasure. It's wonderful to see a system that comes to market that works straight away. We can use it, and I can see that you're going to be very busy from now on. So thank you for your time today. Thank you to everybody who's joined us, and I look forward to seeing you soon. And if you want to know anything more, go to the belive.tv site. Daniel, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.